Welcome back, everyone. Today we are going to talk about the early literacy skill, talk. Aptly enough. I know you're probably thinking, yeah, talk. We do it every day. But there is something absolutely important to know about talking. You see, how else are children going to learn new words unless we talk to them? Seriously, studies are showing that ideally children know 50,000 different words by the time they enter kindergarten. That is a lot of words. So I always first like to tell adults, parents, and caregivers that talk away. After all, we know that this is the age where children are always asking questions. Why is the sky blue? Why does a dog have a tail? Why can't I have chicken nuggets for dinner? Guess what? Every question is an opportunity to give an answer and to increase new words. Another thing that I like to do, and I'm going to show you all how to do it, is what I call a picture book walk. Now, I have two different types of books that you might not automatically gravitate towards. However, they're some of my favorites because instead of letting the words dictate the direction of the story, your child does instead. First, we can go with a nonfiction book. In this case, I have What Do You Do with a Tail Like This by Steve Jenkins. Now, I initially was afraid to use juvenile nonfiction in story time. I thought it would bore people. After all, I'm not the most sciencey person myself. However, I have discovered the enthrallment on children's faces when they get to learn all about new things that they don't know. So take, for instance, this page. There's barely any text. It says, what do you do with a nose like this? That's all it says. Well, what noses do we have? We have an alligator. We can have an elephant. We can have a puppy dog. And then just let your child tell you what they see. I might, on this page, leave it and go, what do you see? I see pink. Pink's my favorite color. I have a dog whose collar is pink. I know, it doesn't match the story. But guess what? Who cares? It is okay. You can keep going on and on. See, on this next page, you get to see which animals there were. What I thought was a puppy dog is a hyena. Then, of course, there's the elephant. Then we can teach about a mole. Remember our friend that had pink? If you only get stuck on this page, and this is the only page your child wants to talk about, that is okay. Use it as an opportunity to talk about alligators and introducing the words Everglades, a place in Florida where they live. You've already introduced them to new words. You can keep going and going and going. Nonfiction is perfect for introducing new words and phrases that might not be familiar. And then is one of my personal favorites, wordless picture books. I discovered this one in particular. It's called Spencer's New Friend by Jessie Sema. Now, what I love about it is its old-timey illustrations. And it's hard to figure out what's going on. It's like an old movie. Part 1, The Pet. I might ask a child in front of me, what does this look like to you? Maybe they say a balloon. Maybe they say a dog. It's red. Well, where do you think it's going? And let them tell the story. Now what's happening? Yes, there is a boy. He does have glasses. Someone's waving at him. He's going for a walk. Where do you guys think he's going on a walk to? I don't know. Maybe they're going to the park. What if they're going to... What are they doing? Jumping through hoops? Giving him a treat? See what I'm doing? There is no right or wrong. Let your child lead. And This is absolutely perfect. There are so many wordless picture books, and the beauty of them, you never read them the same way twice. Maybe this time, the next time you read it, Spencer might go on a different adventure. The possibilities are endless with wordless picture books, and in turn, you now have endless possibilities to introduce new words. You could talk about the circus and balloon animals and all sorts of things like that. Maybe another time you talk about the old movies and use the word vintage. Oh, and there is a real dog. Is this an imaginary dog? What does imaginary mean? So, I have included in this bag rotation for you some wordless picture books. Give them a shot. Let your child lead and don't be afraid to talk, talk, talk. Remember, doesn't have to have a rhyme or reason. They're still learning, they're still growing, and you're increasing their important 50,000 word memory bank that will serve them well in school.